Hey, welcome back. I'm here today to do the book cover tag. Now, this is a tag that was started by MrRichardDenney, and there are 6 questions in the tag, and it's all about book covers, like it says. So I'm going to post the questions down below if you'd like to try the tag yourself, and I'll also post links to Richard's YouTube channel and where the original video was as well. So if you do decide to do this tag, please link it back to Richard's channel, not mine. If you could leave a comment down below so I'll know to go look for your video and maybe even do a video response to Richard's channel so he'll know that you did the tag as well. So let's get started. The first question is, what are your top 6 favorite book covers? Now, I just went with at least the books that I have in my current collection. So I mean, over the years I might have had a cover that I liked even better, but you know, I don't remember them now. So this is just what I currently have in my collection. One of my choices is Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park Lost World bind-up. This is one of those leather bind-ups from Barnes & Noble. And I just really like the simplicity of it. I love the red, white, and black. It's one of my favorite color combinations. And I love the texture of it. There's some raised surfaces to it. It's really simple. There's no extra text on there. The spine has got some nice details. Wraps all the way around to the back. Again, no blurbs or synopsis or anything. It's just simple cover. Really striking. I love that silhouette. It just comes out and bites you. So yeah, that's one of my favorites. Another one is Anna Dressed in Blood, just for the creepiness factor of it. I love the two, well, actually kind of very monotone, almost all black and white except for the spots of blood like on her dress and kind of flying through the air. It's got that, like I said, that creepy factor of this unknown figure. You don't see her face, kind of a haunted looking house in the background. This has a really nice effect to it, really draws you in, and then they did nice detail on the spine as well, bringing that same cover design right around there. This one I literally picked up just because of the cover. It made me want to pick it up and read more about it. And it's Exile, and this is like one of those YA dystopian kind of post-apocalyptic books. And I love it, it's a complete wraparound. And just give you a close-up view of it. It is one little tag at the bottom. In a drowned world, everyone wants to get to the island. And literally you see all the devastation and the water rising up to the roofs, things crumbling, wraps, like I said, completely around. And it just made me want to know, what's this story about? Very intriguing. And I like the way they have, either it's a sunrise or sunset kind of, that glow. It just really drew me into it. So that's my third one. My fourth one, and this is not in any particular order, but this is The Water Mirror, and this is just a book I happened to pick up at a used bookshop because of the cover. I mean, it kind of intrigued me. Obviously, it's about Venice. The bridge over here. These figures just were a little creepy looking, a little sad. Wanted to know what their story is. What's this figure, riding on a lion? Lions are very prominent in Venice. And then there's this whole wraparound detail. And you get this really creepy looking mermaid. I mean, look at her mouth. Like she's got sharp teeth or something in there. And the overall look of it is just really, really neat. And then added bonus of it is it's got this like papery texture. It feels like you're literally touching these buildings. It's got that kind of feel to it. So just kind of, like I said, just drew me in. And this is actually an ARC copy, but I believe the finished copy is pretty similar. And that's The Map of Time. Again, here you have this mysterious figure. You can't see his face. It's obviously a historical time of some sort. Map of Time. You've got the old pocket watch and all the gears from the watch in the background. And I actually just noticed this last night when I was kind of picking out my books for this tag, is there's this strange figure. Kind of ghostly, almost angelic. It looks like there's wings kind of on either side here, hovering in the background. And if you look closely, it looks like he's stepping through a bookcase, because there's books on either side, and in fact they wrap completely around to the back side. So I like that, and then the kind of the shiny aspects of the lettering and the watch, all kind of thrown in there, just like nice added touches. And then the light, of course, shining through from the back. It's just really, really nice. I like that mysterious quality to it. And then my last choice. Hard to pick one out of the whole 7, but it's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. There's so much detail in it, so beautifully done, wonderful artwork. There's lots of imagery in through here. There's the golden snitch. I believe that's the bludger in the background. Got the unicorn that plays a prominent part in the story, the three-headed dog, the owl and the keys. I mean, just lots of nice features. And a real nice bonus feature, which I wish more publishers would do with series, is there's a number. You see number 1 on there. Number the series, so people sometimes come across and they know what order to read them in. Sometimes it's hard to figure out. So that was question 1. Question 2 is, what's your opinion of Morph Covers? Now that's when they, of course, change from book 1 to book 2. I mean, look at, you have Divergent. You have Insurgent. There's similarity to it. They should be the same. I mean, they might be thicker, a thicker novel, whatever, but they should look the same on your shelves. Why would you change it completely so you don't even know that's part of the series? I mean, that's just beautifully done. Even the back are very similar. That's the way it should be done. There's another series. I've got Numbers, book 1. The Chaos, book 2. There's an eye on each numbers radiating outward in one form or another out from the book. The backs, very similar. And the spines, they just look nice. They look like they belong together. Even book 3, which I don't currently have, has the same thing. It has this green eye on it. So there's some uniformity to it. That's the way it should be. Book 3, how important is the book cover? Like I said, I probably wouldn't pick up half the books I do if it didn't have a nice cover. It's got to have something to make me go look for it, unless I purposely went into a store looking for that particular title. So without that initial pull, you know, that book might just sit on the shelf and I'll pass it by. But now if I do pick up a book and I don't like what I'm reading or what the synopsis is, I'm not going to buy it just because of the cover, obviously. But that's the first thing that's going to get you hooked. Number 4. What types of book covers draw you in? Anything like, let's see, with the creepiness factor, you know, like the map of time, mysterious figure, certain color scheme to it, nothing extra gaudy. Like partials is really neat. There's like this depth to it. There's like a feeling of hope and despair at the same time in this cover. Things along that lines. What are your number 5 is, what are your book cover pet peeves? That, let's see if I've got an example, would have to be excessive author blurbs or recommendations on the cover. This one's not so bad. You almost can't even tell there's one on here, can you? If you look closely, it's almost buried right along the top of each one of these two. So that's not too bad. It's like a one-liner. That's okay. If it starts to overpower the book, this whole big thing up on the top, I've got this one here, smack across the middle of the book, as if it's the main part of the title, is this gigantic author blurb. Why? I don't, you know, the back of the book to me is the place for that. Let's see. Other pet peeves. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it, I'd say. Yeah, too much author blurbs. Book cover pet peeves. Yes, I don't always like when they change from the hardcover to the paperback. I mean, they come out with a really nice hardcover. Why would you come out with a different cover on the paperback? Why do you think it's necessary to change it? Like this book, Forgotten, had an original hardcover, which I thought was quite striking, yet simple. The title just kind of burst out at you. It was really, really nicely done. This whole kind of like tree kind of theme, and it carries throughout the book as well. Then they came out with this paperback cover. And I'm thinking, why? Why did you change that with this figure that's half off the page? You got more of a blurb on the cover than anything. And as if you don't have enough blurbs in the inside here of author recommendations, you got to stick one on the cover as well. Should have left well enough alone and kept that nice, strong, impactful hardcover. I don't like the change between hardcover and paperbacks. Sometimes people wait for the paperback because they can't afford the hardcover, and now all of a sudden you've got this awful looking paperback they're stuck with. So yeah, that's the big pet peeve. And finally, the last question, do you like short descriptions or long ones? Definitely short. I mean, I don't want to know the whole book before I, start page 1. Partials would be an example. This is quite a long blurb. I mean, you could have done it in about like that much. Like I said, I don't need to know the whole book. This one isn't so bad. It's just this little bit right through here. Yeah. I don't want to know the whole book before I even crack open and start page 1. Just enough to give me the basic synopsis of it. That's plenty. So those are the 6 questions. If you'd like to give it a try, like I said, please post a comment so I know to check it out and link it back to Richard's channel. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing what some of your choices are. Thanks for watching.